Hi guys, how's it going? So I gotta find my friend Gucci. Where is she? Let's see. Gucci. Let me get her on the line. Gucci Westman. Let's see. Gucci, where? Oh, there she is. Okay, Gucci, come. My friend. Can you guys hear me? Is it loud enough? I have no idea. This is the first time I've ever done a Instagram live. Gucci. Let's see. I have put in the request for Gucci. Hi guys. Oh, hold on a second. That's not what I want. Ah. Hey, okay. That's not what I want. Okay. Woo! Guys, it's been real. How are you all doing? I wonder how everybody's been. It's been a long time. I feel like the world is so different now, and I don't know, like I feel like good things and bad things and everything at once, but I really just hope everybody's okay and everybody is staying safe and healthy, and I really do wish that for some reason Gucci is unable to join. I don't know why. Maybe it's like bad connection on her end. Let's see. Well, we're just going to hold off. Okay, so I'll have to talk to you guys. Let's see. I'm going to look at, let me see. This is, by the way, Gucci's worst nightmare because this happened to her the other day when she was doing an IG live and she couldn't get her person. What's happening? Okay, there we are. Reconnecting. Okay, there is a lot to talk about, guys. So I feel like, let me see, I'm going to try to do this. You must be patient with me. I have zero idea what I'm doing. I really want to be able to communicate with you guys. So I just have a really bad learn. There we are. Okay. I have a really terrible technology. It is literally my worst nightmare to have to do anything technological. So if you guys are just patient with me, I'm going to try to reconnect with Gucci. She's unable to. Where are you, man? Oh, she's going to be so upset. Anyhow, I'm not because I get to talk to you guys. Hi. Okay. What do others joined? Okay, let me see. Guys, I can't see anymore. Where is questions? Questions. Let's see. Here they are. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm happy. I hope that you are healthy and well as well. Let me take off these glasses. Hold on a second. Let's see. Oh, okay. That was Gucci freaking out because she can't get on. Hold on a second. Let's try to add her one more time. Let's see. Gucci Westman, add. Woo! We're waiting for Gucci Westman, it says. Okay, let me get back to y'all. Oh, you didn't miss anything. Now we're here. For God's sakes, what is happening? Oh, yeah, girl.
Woo! This calls for God damn.
I started to sweat. Like I have sweaty armpits because I'm like, I cannot do this. I am incapable. I am not equipped for this.
Look, I have like Blair Witch Project lighting. There's David.
Hi, Davey. How are you?
We made it happen. And look at the lighting.
Say hello
it's
to
like,
everybody who tuned in, Gucci. Are
hi, everyone. I'm
you're
just like getting over the fact that it's
if I showed
stressful.
you my armpits, they are so sweaty. It's ridiculous.
I mean, me too. That was super
cheers,
stressful.
my friend. Welcome to the chat. I was trying to chat with myself.
I know that's what I had to do the other day.
The wonderful followers that are here. We have a lot of people.
You guys are. Thank you so much for checking us out. Miss Diaz. Cheers. Okay. Oh my God, it feels so good to.
Let me just like tell everybody what the situation is. So Gucci, Westman, and I started working together back in like 1998, y'all. Probably some of y'all weren't even born then. We started working with each other and we were in our early 20s and shit was crazy. We had
so much fun.
And Gucci was such an incredible makeup artist, and we were both just starting out, and we latched onto each other, and we started to take a really fun ride all through the end of the 90s and into the aughts, and to this day, we are still friends.
I know.
Gucci has an incredible makeup line called Westman Atelier, which is this beautiful makeup that I wear. Actually, hold on a second. This is my favorite. This is what I'm going to put on right now.
Because they made that for you, basically. That's like your palette.
This is my palette. There. Right here. I mix
the
all of it.
The fuchsia and the red. And then
I mix all of it. I put it all together. And I try to like have it.
Pretty girl.
Always. I keep it in my kitchen. And every once in a while when I feel like I just need a little.
You need to pick me up? I know.
Uh-huh.
That's what I do with everything too. I'm like a hoarder. Look, I have my bottle of orange wine, and look,
there it is.
You can't see the makeup because it's all. Look.
I have all of mine in my basket. There's my here.
That's so cute.
Let's see what some questions were.
Let's
people just ask questions.
Well, you know what we can do? Can do? We can talk first, and then we can ask questions at the end.
No, this was like ahead of time. I asked. People. Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay.
Let's see. Okay.
Can you read? I need my glasses.
Boop, boop.
That's one thing that's changed over the years. Hello.
Hi. Hold on. Oh.
Where can you find your makeup? Oh, westmanatelier.com.
Yes, westmanatelier.com. Okay, somebody asked me what I'm doing to stay fit.
Hi, Cameron. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. That's a great one.
Right now, my routine is vacuuming. Lots of housework. I'm sure like everybody else right now, the housework situation is like off the chain, like non-stop.
So overwhelming.
Non-stop. Here, I'm going to do this too. I'm going to put a little on my chin.
Once you feel like you've kind of accomplished, like done the laundry and you like done that, did that. That's,
my God.
It's all full again, all the baskets. Then you have to change the sheets.
Yep.
And then but
I have to tell you what I have. That's my favorite thing in the world. I fantasized about having this, and I got it because I thought one day I'm going to use it. It's like something I'll have forever. It's a rotary iron that they use like in hotels.
That you use, you're basically on every time I talk to you lately. I'm like, what? It looks like some like ASMR thing. It's oddly satisfying.
It's so satisfying. Oh, that's right. We were talking the other day. We're FaceTiming.
So Cameron is a Virgo.
Sheets through and like the towels.
Wait, are you doing the sheets?
I was doing the sheets. I was doing like my sheets through the rotary, and I was doing my towels, and all of my
your
like,
towel.
napkins.
Are you kidding? That's like full on like Virgo style. And so
Virgo.
Now I have a little Virgo. My 3-year-old is a Virgo. And
Elizabeth Salisbury just said from one Virgo to another. She gets it.
I get it, and I love it. I get along really well with Virgos. Like, I don't know what it is.
Oh,
Nancy Meyer said hi. Did you see that?
Nancy said she was on the cover of my book. Sorry. Hi, Ceci. One of the gals that was on the cover of the book said hi. That's so cool.
Hi,
Dad.
Yeah,
sorry,
so Virgos, I've never met anyone who is as meticulous as you are, and also, by the way, as thoughtful. Like, any place we have been in the world, which is like Russia, Japan, China, Australia, Paris, but like London, like we've been everywhere in the world, and Cameron will
Mexico.
We've been in Mexico City. Mexico. Cameron always like cleans the room herself because she doesn't want to trouble anyone. Like,
well, I don't believe in leaving a mess. So when I leave my hotel room, I like literally I like throw the sheets up. I put all the towels in the bathtub. I wipe down the sinks.
And she does
like I put all the trash in the trash can. I'm not gonna leave like a mess for somebody to clean up after me. That's
she
crazy.
Does the dishes, and I mean, it's legit.
Somebody just asked me what my skin regimen was, and I have to say right now, I run my face under the shower when I take a shower at night before I go to bed, and that's literally it.
I mean, I know that so I have to say I'm so excited about you being a new mom, and I know the exhaustion. It's kind of like, what do you do to like keep going? Like, what, because you don't really have the time to take for long routines of personal care. It's not really about that. But are there little things that you're doing now that you feel like are giving you energy? And like,
the only thing that I do, like, I literally get up and I don't stop moving until I put my butt, like lay my head down on my pillow at night, which I love. Like, for me, I love that. I'm so used to like going. So like, I'm actually, my engine starts and it doesn't, I don't idle through the day.
No, because you are like, something that maybe people also don't know is how obscenely and amazingly, extraordinarily nurturing you are as a person. It's like, so when you go to Cameron's house, she's like always cooking something. And
that's the only way I make it through like that. I have to do that at the end of the night. I have to like cook and have a glass of wine. Those are
soothing. And I mean, I can remember so vividly meals like from 20 years ago that you've made or that we've shared because
so many meals.
So many, and you put so much love and effort and thought and passion into your cooking. It's like so special to be a part of. You're just like, oh my God. And the other week or month when I was at your house and you were cooking and it smelled really good. This is weird that I'm saying that, but and I was like, what are you making? It was like, oh, that's Iggy's food. And each dog gets a different dinner that's homemade, that Cameron puts the same amount of love and effort
I don't know
into.
If it's different dinners. They all get the same thing.
Oh, well, it seemed that made for a better story. So I thought in my head that they were all getting different dinners, and I'm sure you would do that though, easily. And
I've had to.
And you're so thoughtful because I'm vegetarian, and you always remember that all of my weird things. Oh, that's right, you don't like that. But also, I know you hate cucumber.
I've learned to love it now. I love a Persian cucumber.
And you hate you used to hate pepper.
Which I couldn't eat, like, you know, those big thick cucumbers,
I'm frozen or you're frozen. Oh, there you are.
You're frozen. You're frozen.
Oh. Well, our connectivity is wackadoodle. But so just sharing all of those meals and how you cook and you make it such a special moment and such a memorable experience is so unique. And gosh, we used to have, do you remember when we lived in Chelsea and we used to have those family Sundays?
Yep.
Where you would come over with bags and bags of the most beautiful, freshly farmers marketed vegetables and just start cooking, and everyone's like, oh my God, how do you do that? Like, how do you come up with those recipes?
Your brother is a chef. He's amazing. Nick's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, those were good times. And then the kids came, and
it's my
actually
What's that?
Yeah. No,
I
go
was
ahead.
just gonna say it's my favorite thing in the world to do is cook. I literally just like that's the
That's your
only like
happy place.
that's my happy place. Like cooking is everything. I want to cook. I mean, like I just cook every day. Like it doesn't matter. Like I'm a cook. I cook at least one meal, sometimes two, sometimes three. It's what I do. I don't know. I've just done it my whole life since I was a kid.
And
It's the
it's very
first one of the
soothing to
first thing I
be,
remember.
yeah, and it's super relaxing to be at your house and watch everything happening, and you feel maybe a little guilty for a second, like, should I
No, but
help
that I
you? But
love it.
it's not like you just want the people you're with to be at ease, and you do it like that behind your back, and suddenly there's this incredible meal that is like a 6 course. It's like,
You
what
know
just
what?
happened?
You know what I love doing? This is what I love doing. I love sitting in the kitchen with my friends. Everybody just sitting in front. I made it my kitchen like my half my house.
It's
So I
so
have like a
cozy
counter
and
in front of me,
warm.
and everybody sits in front of me, and I sit on the other side, and we just talk. And it like it's not even like I'm just doing something, but it's like so it's not stressful for me because
Yeah.
I'm just like going through the motions of it and like thinking about like what's the best, what's going to taste the best, what should I add now, what's like the next layer of flavor. It's all
You're
about layering the
It's
flavor.
really
And
like your art. It's like kind of it's so special to watch and
they do
have
call it the
seen.
culinary arts, you know.
Yeah, I mean but it's true. Like, and you just always think about the person you're with, and it's
uh
really special. And I feel so lucky to have had so many great meals, and I want to have another one soon. Can
But you're
you?
an amazing cook too because you are like you're a vegetarian and you are one of the most spectacular like makers of meatless food because you eat food as it should be. Like you never try to make food into something it's not. Like you're not processing something to try to make it to taste like something. You are like eating beautiful produce and beautiful grains and beautiful like I remember the first time you said to me you'd never eaten an egg before and I was like, what are you talking about? Like what are you talking
Uh,
about?
I know.
But
Wait,
yeah.
do you remember the time that we were in Chile? Because I've never had meat, and I still say I never have because I didn't swallow it.
Oh my
But
God.
Cameron somehow
You
convinced
didn't
me to
swallow
have
it?
like,
Wait, what? You didn't
no,
swallow it? That was the whole point.
I tasted a little bit, but I didn't.
Okay, so we
Was
were
it
doing the
lamb? What
show
was it? I was
Trippin'.
like, oh my
It
God,
was
what am I
okay.
doing?
It was honestly, it was the most beautiful, beautiful thing that I've experienced with in regards to this the village in Chile that we were in that were in the middle of this river and they
That was,
sacrificed a goat for us. They gave us
oh, it
one
was
of their goats.
goat.
They yeah they that day they slaughtered it and they cooked it for us for hours and hours and hours and I it was like you can't not say you
Appreciate.
can't
Yeah.
say no to it like it's they've given it to you. It's not like they have like endless supplies of you
I
know.
just did like a maybe.
Well, you did amazing. I was like, you're gonna eat it.
I know, because you were
I was
like
like, you
so
cannot
excited
say
about it. And I
no.
was like, oh.
And I was like, if you're ever gonna eat meat in your life,
I
this
know,
is
and
the
I remember that night.
purest meat that you'll ever eat. And like it's also like these people are offering it to you. So you can't,
I
you
know.
know, it was like a gift, you know? I mean, and also it was a gift to the animal that
Yeah.
you know, not willingly, obviously, that they gave their life, but you know, it was a special moment. And I thought that if you were ever gonna taste meat, that was the time to do it.
Kind of like tasted it.
But anyhow,
But I do remember that night vividly, as I remember many nights like in Hawaii or wherever we were, and it's always kind of goes back to food and laughing and
yeah.
like just you know,
Oh, that's
it
the
really
best thing
like food
ever.
and some like maybe some wine too, but you know, it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's
Well,
what are
Gucci,
you eating now? Like, what's your thing now? Because I know like your lemon pasta is always like a favorite.
girl, I am eating way too much pasta. I'm eating like every night.
This quarantine, man, me too. I'm like,
I was just like, I'm on a pasta diet. I was like, what should we have tonight, darling? Should we have some more
Pasta.
pasta?
I know,
I
me
do.
too. What is up
It's
with that? I
so
think it's
good.
comforting.
It's just comforting and it's easy and you can put like
Cozy.
so many things. And I have, like it's veggies, leftovers. That's the beautiful thing. Like with pasta or rice, like
Yeah.
I'm always throwing whatever we had the night before or new veggies and everything, just like chopping it all up and cooking it together. It's so good. Um,
So, yeah, I mean, but do you spend a lot of time cooking? Like now? No,
that's
not the
all.
same. You just make it simple.
No,
No, I mean,
that's
as
my
much
wine
time.
dinner. Yeah,
Yeah.
every night I cook. Like dinner takes me like an hour, but I
Hmm.
want it to. Like I
Yeah.
want it to. It's my time to like chill out.
I know.
Like
It's like
it's like my
meditation.
decompression. Yeah, and then I set up my day for the next day, and then
Hmm.
I go to bed basically.
I
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
So what about you, Gucci Westman Neville?
Gucci Westman Neville. I'm eating too much pasta. I feel like the routine, it's kind of trying to navigate how to have like some normalcy and take control a little bit of like how the day's gonna go and not,
Yeah.
because I've been talking to some people and they're saying that they're so bored, and I just find like the days are going so quickly. It's really crazy, and
Woo!
but I do think like it's so important to try to take some balance and incorporate some balance into the mix and not have it be like get carried away or taken away with feeling anxious, and just trying to get back to doing things that feel like they're soothing and calming and can help reset and
Look, none of us know what's going to happen. Like there
yeah,
is no way to know what's going to happen, when this is going to end, how it's going to end, what the new start, what the new beginning is. Like none of us know that. Like no one,
yeah,
zero. There's not like not the experts, not the
yeah,
nobody knows. So like the
no,
best thing to do, I feel like the way I'm being able
mm-hmm.
to survive this is just like stay in the moment. Like don't
Yeah,
even like just
yeah,
take
yeah,
care. Like we have this incredible opportunity and I know it's so scary. Like I don't know what's going to happen. Like
yeah,
I've thought of like a million things, like are we going to move away? Are we going to get
yeah,
like a
yeah,
small house somewhere? Do we
yeah,
like where do we raise our child? Like all
mm-hmm.
those things, like you think about like
Mm-hmm.
what it could
What are
be,
we
and it could be
preparing for?
exactly, we don't
Yeah,
know. And
yeah,
I mean, look at it, until there's a vaccination, we don't know anything. We don't know when, how long, or what ways this can affect us.
uh,
um so I don't know, I just feel like we have to kind of really just keep our cool, basically.
and
It's like chill the
try to
fuck
not freak
out.
the fuck out.
Exactly, do not fucking like
Freak out.
don't freak out. I'm sorry, I am swearing, I apologize if that offends anybody. I
It's
apologize.
nice to get your rocks off though once in a while and just be
Woo!
like, I mean,
Uh,
I'm not supposed to swear in front of my kids. I hope they're not
woo!
watching this, but it's like once
Okay,
in a
okay.
while.
My favorite thing today was Gucci.
I'm a terrible
We were
person.
FaceTiming. We
Oh,
were
I'm
FaceTiming.
getting sweaty.
We're talking, and all of a sudden, like Gucci, I hear like, "Mom," Gucci without like fail, like literally, it was like in the same breath. I hear this, "Mom," and Gucci takes 2 steps, walks over to the door, and then slams.
I know. I'm like, I can only handle like,
Did you just slam the door in your child's face? And you're like, "Yep."
yep. I really did. I mean, God help us all with this remote learning. It's so
Oh my God, I can't even
taxing. It's like,
imagine.
oh,
Oh
there's
God.
yeah, Grace started this new thing where she constantly is baking when she's not in remote learning, and she is not a Virgo, and I'm trying to teach her about cleaning up as she goes,
Right.
and yeah, that's going really well for me.
There's no cleaning as she goes.
No, she's like, Mama, you have to be patient and I'll do it after. And I'm like, yeah, I've waited and been patient and I've been doing it after. But at least she's having fun baking.
Man, I'm telling you, that was
I mean,
like that kind of made my day. I don't know why.
Me
it was
slamming the door in her face.
It very much took me back to Bad Teacher. Like,
oh
it
my
took me
God.
back to my days where I actually
Or
got
Miss
to
Hannigan.
or Miss Hannigan, where I got to like abuse children all day long, but only acting. I do not advocate that at all.
I do the real
I
thing.
just
No, just
like
kidding. I don't.
Those two
I'm
movies
kidding.
were comedies that were supposed to be about like somebody who does not show their emotions, their true emotions. And she was mean to kids, but she really does love kids.
No,
like,
of course. Yeah,
like
I mean, this is all joking. It was just, those moments that are real, that real friends get to be a part of.
Right.
It's like, what,
it was so good. It was so good.
I love my kids. We're together so much now.
Yeah. Which is, there's so many, I just talked to Drew before you called.
Yeah.
Before I called you.
Mm-hmm.
Drew called me. And it's just like, it was so funny because she was just like, I have been with my kids literally for 2 months, like 6 weeks straight with nobody.
Yeah, I know.
And it was so like to hear that, but it makes me so happy. And she was just, to know that my friends who are working so hard all the time, who have to like
be
leave
present.
Their kids. Yeah, but like your job requires you oftentimes to just like leave and have to be away. Yeah. And the fact that all of these people
get my light just went out. Dang it. Uh-oh. No, it's okay. It's just there. Nice. Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Okay. It's okay.
No, it's okay.
It's all right. That's fine.
It's like Blair Witch. It's not, it's low production.
Your hair is
amazing. My hair. At least I hope I don't have a booger or something.
I can't see it. It's fine.
I'm really shiny.
I like it.
Yeah, but isn't it kind of, it is like you were saying, what were you about to say about your friends who
I'm
having
just
to
so
be
happy.
home and not,
and
be present.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's
a different time, and it's teaching us all, I think, more about being patient and enjoying being in the moment, like you're saying, and trying to have fun and not fight it, like come at it from a loving place, as opposed to, I'll never forget this when Petal was little or smaller. I remember going, to the doctor when she was 9 months or something, and or maybe she was younger. We were talking about breastfeeding and how you can be so tired as a mother, like in the night when you have to feed the baby, and you're just like, you could easily be like, God damn it, like I don't feel like doing this. But then if you come at it from your heart, like a loving place, then it's the most beautiful experience. And like, I'm so lucky I get to hold this little baby, and I get to give this baby food. And then you're just like, you have a completely different experience when it's like that, when you come at it from
that. It's what you decide. Like,
and I think that it's very much what we're in now. It's like, if you're like, decide to be super anxious and watch the news and freak out, then yes, of course there's a valid reason to do that, but then it's like not going to help anything. Really, we have to think about all of the pluses. Like, the planet is very happy right now.
True, but you're not giving. When you're worried about other things and you're not present with your kids, you may as well be away from them. Like, then you're no good. Traveling, you're not present. Like, being present with your kids when you have the opportunity to, and not being like thinking like futurizing about what could be, or you're robbing them of that moment. You're robbing yourself of that moment that you have.
I think yourself more than anything, because they're gonna only have so many years with you at home, and then it's like, I got a really sweet email the other day saying how this fast forward 70 years or something, and it was this little kid who was talking to his grandfather and saying, it was like this conversation, and saying, that we're learning about coronavirus in school, and it must have been really crazy and awful to have lived through that, to his grandfather. And he
Oh,
said,
yeah.
yeah, you know, I read about all of those things, that it was so crazy and so hard and so awful. But I remember it very differently, because I remember having movie night 4 to 5 nights with my family. And I remember, you know, cooking with my mom. And I remember playing ball during recess with my dad. And I remember doing these family games. And those are the things I remember from
Yeah.
coronavirus. So I remember it very differently. So we
That's
really
so
do
great.
have an opportunity to change our conversation interdynamically. And I think that, like, of course, Bill Gates said it so perfectly, like,
Yeah.
just to make our house our home again, and just like
Yeah.
really reconnect with one another.
I agree.
And it's hard for everyone, because we have to readjust and we have to really dig deep to
Well, look at
not
it.
want to,
Every and
you know,
everybody's in
slam
so
the
many
door in your
different.
kid's face.
Well, that's just gonna happen. I mean,
It's
come on.
just gonna happen. Gotta toughen up, little punks. No, just kidding.
No, look at we're all
I'm
human at the
joking.
same time. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's
No,
like just trying to make it work. And sometimes you just get frustrated and you're like, I have to slam the door in my kid's face. But
I just had to do it. It felt
you just
really
have
good.
to. I mean, just have to
At
happen.
least I didn't slam it on her face. That
No,
would have been
exactly.
worse.
But you know, the thing also is like having a you know, that time, like you're saying, is like so special. But like we have to remember that after all of this, right? And everybody's in a different position. Everybody's in a
Yeah.
different, like there's different groups of people, but in this weird way, we're all in the same exact space. We're all in the same spot in the fact that we're
Yeah.
having to keep, you know, this whole to participate in this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
And
and
be
so
support one another and not completely
whatever that means,
crumble.
yeah, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I do. I think that and the longer it goes, I think the deeper we have to go inside of ourselves, and the deeper
Mm-hmm.
we have to go inside. It's like kind of like this. I was talking to Nicole the other day. I was like, we were talking about like, it's like going to a silent retreat for 2 weeks or 2 months. Like if you were
Or
not
2 years.
or 2 years, yeah. Like if you the first 2 weeks you're like, yeah, woohoo, I
I'm
don't need to
in.
talk
And
to
then they're like,
nobody. Like,
oh my God, that's
like
so
cut
true.
off
That's a
from the
perfect
world. Whoop,
analogy.
whoop, whoop. But after 2 months, you're like, whoa, I have to be with this. And I've never done it myself. I'm just imagining if I can
Yeah.
speak to
But
anybody for two
for two
months,
months,
like now, I mean, we get to
dude,
do
that
this,
would
and this
be,
is one of the things that I'm like excited for. Like technology is not my thing. Instagram, I haven't been doing it, but like I actually do feel this need to reach out to people. Like
yeah.
I
It's
wish
so
I could.
nice.
I wish that I
See,
could
we
see
got her out,
all
you
of the
guys. She's
comments and the.
out. We're doing it.
I'm trying. Look at. I wish I
She's
could see all the
out.
comments, but I can't see very well with my glasses without my glasses anymore. This happened, by the way, this last birthday. I could see fine, and then all of a sudden it was like boom. Like I was like, I
Well,
cannot see
trust me,
shit.
I'm like trying to read it.
I'm like, this is crazy. Whatever. Let me see.
This
Hold
is 25 years later. What?
on.
Can we get
Lisa
Charlie's
says,
Angels reunion? That would be amazing.
oh my God, it would be so much fun.
I have to say, we watched Charlie's Angels 1 with our kids the other day, and it was so feel good and so perfect. Like when you're in that boat, in your bikini, looking so hot, and just like those kind of things that make you feel optimistic and like you can escape for that little moment is so lovely.
That's
And
what
you know
movies are
something,
for. You know, I mean,
you
look,
know what I
there's all
think is
kinds of
really
movies,
cool
but
about you being on Instagram and joining, you know, I think it's so nice, and there's such an opportunity to kind of be able to speak about, you know, things that you're interested in and that, you know, people might be really craving, you know, to hear about, because it's nice to have like real meaningful conversation. It's like, I don't know
yeah,
if this is considered that, but you know what I mean? It's like, it's so, there's an opportunity for a little bit of a shift, I think.
I think so too. I think so too. I don't know. I think that people, one thing that I think we can all take from this is that everybody, this is something Drew said, and I love this. This is, you know, she said, we found what we learned from this is that we all need somebody, right? Like everybody needs somebody. And I said, it's the tribal thing. It's why we need tribes. It's why we need somebody who does something we don't do, you know, like
night people who are like night people and day people. Like Benj goes to bed, he wants to go to bed late, and I want to go to bed early and wake up early, and he wants to go to bed and wake up later. And that works so well for us as parents, because you know, I can go to bed a few hours earlier.
You can help each other.
And he does those later feeds, and I can go to bed, and then I wake up early, and then I'm with her, you know, early in the morning. He can sleep. So those things are so valuable. Like, we don't even think about it. We think, oh, there's a reason opposites attract, right? It's because we need each other. And the people 100%. Who stay up late at night tend to the fire to keep everybody warm, and to make sure that there's no danger coming around us at nighttime. Like, they take the night watch. And we, the people during the day, like, do the foraging, and they gather, and they bring it all together, you know, and they, you know, hold down the fort during the day. And so I think that we all think that there's like these things that we have control over, but it's really like these instincts we all have. And we do have the instinct to be like communal and tribal, and to be with each other, and know that we have the strength of the other person where our weaknesses are. And I love that. And I think that we're really all finding that out, because I have, you know, family members. We have, you know, Benj's family, his brothers and their wives, and you know, so we're all like communal together. And we, you know, some of my my two sister-in-laws are like, they both have their strengths, I have mine, we all help each other out, and you complement each other with all of your try to help each, you know, pick up where the other one needs a little bit of help. So it's really, look at whatever, like, we're talking as if there's not a whole bunch of people on the other end of this, but I hope that it's helpful to people. Good.
But it's nice. I think it's interesting though, because it does feel like we're kind of going back to a more kind of primal time, or so. It's, you know, it's like more instinctive and more intuitive how we should be connected.
I agree.
Yeah, it's I mean, whoever knew that we were gonna be living through this.
So I wanted to talk about why we're having this chat tonight.
Yeah, please. I know. Now I'm going like,
okay, so I gotta go. Basically, I gotta wrap this up soon. I got things to do. I got people to feed. I got dogs to feed. I got shit to do. So let me wrap this up.
The 4 different dog meals.
Okay, so you have Westman Atelier, which is these gorgeous makeups that I love so much. And they're all made with like the most clean, beautiful products. Tell me what it's free of, because I know you spent like a really long time developing these beautiful products, because you are a professional. You used every kind of makeup in the world, and you wanted perfect consistencies, perfect pigmentation. You wanted to be able to blend it without having the bad silicones in it. You wanted to be able
no
to like
silicones,
no silicones, which is like incredible to be able to accomplish that. And I'm telling you, it's just the most beautiful product. I love all the colors. I love everything about this makeup. It's so easy to wear. You feel so, and it's also, what else does it have, Jean?
Well, so our blacklist is like 6 pages long. So because under each kind of chemical name, there can be an entire family of 1,000 names under that live under that one name. Like if petrochemical, like, so, and then there can be multiple names that live under that, but it can be called something different, but it's still classified as the same thing. So our blacklist is extremely long. But what we strive to do is create the cleanest products, the cleanest, purest products we can, without sacrificing the performance, because as a makeup artist, you know, I really am so familiar with those incredible formulations and textures, and I really needed to make something that you were going to trust, you know,
Right.
that women were going to, and men were going to be able to trust and rely on, and find that became a complement to their day.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, but I wanted to include active ingredients that would be at efficacy levels as opposed to marketing levels, which is super common.
Okay.
That you see that because the labs told us, you know, it's so much more expensive to include ingredients at efficacy, which means you include that ingredient at the highest amount possible without disrupting the formulation. And, you know, you have to have legal numbers, and then it's actually able to do something. Or you can include a drop and say that you included that ingredient, and it's much cheaper, but it doesn't obviously do anything. And because I have rosacea, I really wanted, especially the foundation, the Vital Skin Foundation, I wanted it to have active ingredients that would focus on inflammation, redness, and soothing and healing the skin, repairing the skin, and also protecting you against pollution, and including long-term hydration. Ooh. So there's, so because I just feel like if you're going to put foundation on, I want it to continuously look nice throughout the day. I don't want it to clog my pores. There's no silicones. There's no parabens. There's no PEGs.
During the day. One of my favorites is this highlighter stick. This is my everything. I love it. Yeah.
That's so you, like on your eyelids and your...
Yeah, you know it.
You know it, yeah.
I don't mind the greasy look, folks. I don't mind the greasy
Listen,
look.
you're gonna look like that till you're 900 years old, because you have really luminous skin. And I think that, you know, I know it. Well, just like
I forgot my powders. Will you show the bronzer? Because the bronzer is so gorgeous.
Thank you. So that's not the bronzer.
Yes, it does give a dewy look. I love it. It's like my favorite.
So this is the Beauty Butter bronzer, and it's a plant-based bronzer, so it settles into the skin as opposed to sitting on top of the skin. And I have to tell you something. I am really not this tan, but I feel like I need a little bit of vitamin D right now.
Right. So you make it like you give a little glow.
Yeah. So I like to give myself a little bit of
put that on
warmth. No, you can put it on right now here virtually.
I didn't bring it.
But so I just like to give some warmth, fake it till you freaking make it.
Right.
It's like so raining all the time here, but
the way it looks on you.
But I've always used these kind of colors on you, and really this line was kind of a response of working with incredible girls like you for so long. You and Jen Aniston and all these girls that I feel like are this, they embody.
Well, you've done everybody's makeup. You've literally done every person in the last 20 years that has been on a cover of a Vogue magazine. You've done their makeup. You've done every, I think there was like probably 10 years where you did every single cover of every single like magazine editorial. Like,
no, well, there was a while when I just traveled the whole time. I was so like,
you were like on fuegos, and now you have this time for yourself where you've built this company that it means so much. Like, this is all of the years that you have worked and like made makeup for other people, that you've like, pushed other brands, that now that you've taken all of that knowledge and you've brought it to this product that is just so incredible. I love it. You know what I love about it is like, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing makeup, and nor does it look like I'm wearing makeup. Like right now, it doesn't look like you're wearing makeup, but I saw you earlier,
so much
so
on.
I know that you're wearing makeup.
You saw.
I know.
You guys, I have the biggest spot right there. It's rude. And she was like, oh. And she didn't have her glasses on, and she was like,
I was like, let me
damn, go sort yourself out. But I really, it's a celebration of you kind of girls, and being able to just amplify what you have as opposed to
somebody asked where they
transforming
can buy products. It's Westman. It's called Westman Atelier, right?
Yeah.
.com.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's yeah, and it's really, I want it to be easy and not overwhelming amounts of choices, but joyful options. So you still have, like, if you want to wear, that's why I like the ellipsoid, for example, because you can have choices. You can mix it up. And now when we're all kind of like in a bit of a rut or not, sometimes, you know, it's fun to be able to just be, oh, whatever. I want a red lip right now.
I know, but this is like, see, when I put a red lip on, I actually feel like I'm not wearing any makeup. It feels the most natural to me to have a red
that's
lip
your
on.
thing.
Like, it's my thing. It's like, I love a red lip. I don't wear it now because I'm kissing my baby all day long. And so I can't
But if
really
you did,
wear
guess what? This is 16.5% cold pressed cherry oil, biomimetic peptides, 12.5 marula oil, plant-based wax. There's nothing bad in this.
But you understand the pigment is an issue.
Oh, yeah.
But I love all the ingredients, and I'm not afraid if I wasn't worried about getting red all over the place. But I love. Like, to me, that looks just like a natural lip. It's very casual to me. Like, I feel like I'd wear this lipstick and work out.
Yeah, but I feel like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I hope you would, because I feel like, you know what, sometimes we just need a little bit of a boost, and it just feels like us and what we want to be and look like. And I'm wearing more makeup these days than I ever do in the city.
Somebody who asked the benefit of wearing concealer rather than regular foundation. Like, I love a concealer because this is one thing that Gucci taught me. Like, the first time we did our makeup, she did my makeup, because in the 90s, they just took that foundation and they slathered it on, and there was like a cake. It's kind of like how how like everybody puts on like that mask of makeup, and they're like a layer here and a layer there, and the blending and the thing and the thing and the thing and the thing, and there's like 27 products on your face by the end of it, and you're just like, you're wearing a mask. It's not even your skin. Your skin's not breathing. You don't see it. It's like this fake thing. And what you did for me for the first time, like nobody had ever done it, is that you literally let all of my skin be alive, and like you just concealed the things that were not even on my skin. And you made my skin look so natural and so like skin. And it was the first time anybody had done that, and I was like, oh my God, what are you talking about? This can be done. I don't have to wear, because also the foundation, it made my skin worse. I was always broken out. I could never.
You're talking about a full face of like a liquid foundation or something.
Full face foundation. That shit is messy. It's messy. Plus, it's in between you and the people you love. Like, I can't like hug and kiss you.
But it also
somebody,
like,
because I'm gonna get my makeup all over them. You know what I mean? Like,
but also it's just, I feel like it looks like, oh wow, she has really pretty foundation on, instead of wow, she has gorgeous skin. You know?
Right.
And I remember specifically, like, when we did Being John Malkovich, and you had like 2 things on your face for that whole movie. It was like you had a berry, like a lip stain on your cheeks. Whiny, like that. It was like that Vincent Longo berry color on your lips and your cheeks, and then you had like little spot checking, and that was it. And and it was like quick and hard, no powder really. It was like kind of just and you know, and I think that it's really nice to sort of respect the integrity of skin, and like the fact that there are so many tones, and kind of just work around that and make it just as beautiful as it can be. Of course, I have so much foundation on here and here, and
but you're like, it's not like you're covering your whole face though. You're
no.
Like,
I use it as I use it in areas.
Issues.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, but I definitely feel like that, you know, for me, if I'm like in a day that I'm like this, where I'm like, oh, I need to kind of even out my skin. I'm not really like looking to like, I don't have anything on my skin. There's nothing on my skin. Like,
no, and your skin looks gorgeous.
There's a couple of spots that I'm like, oh, if I wanted to like get crazy, I could do that.
Yeah,
like,
do a quick little.
And that's it. Like that's
Yeah.
that's like the totality of it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like cover my whole face.
No, and I think also it makes you look more mature than you are when you have
a lot of makeup on. Yeah.
Yeah, powder and foundation.
I don't use powder.
Super...
I haven't used powder. Like I only use powder if I'm going to be on camera. Like that's the only time I ever would use powder.
I could have used some tonight, but
except for
what else?
No, I like it. Looks good. Other than like, you know, I do love that bronzer that you showed us was so. I mean, I think it's so. First off, it's so easy. Oh, I remember. You know, I saw you do a tutorial once on your Westman Atelier, or no, it was on your Gucci Westman account, and you were like, you put it, the bronzer like under your eyes and over your nose and here, and like you left all of this lighter, and it looks so good. Like usually you think you need to like do this whole thing and this whole thing. And you just did this like really pretty like little brush across the bridge of your nose and over the top of your cheeks.
Yeah,
and it was
kind of
so
like
natural. It looked
here
like you
and here.
just, yeah. And like you
because
just,
then you look more kind of authentically bronzed as opposed to like cosmetic. And if you make it all the same color, this part of your face shouldn't be the same color as here or here.
Right.
It's not
down, right.
It's not a flattering shape. And you guys, Cameron is very good with placement of blush, for example. So this is our whole life together, me doing her makeup. So I'll start doing her blush, and this is like her blush color. Let me show you. Pop it. I just brought it out in case I was going to do her cheeks. Oh my God, I'm super oily. Pop, yeah. Okay, so I would go like this, and I would be going...
No, you always put it like...
No, okay, wait. So I would be going like this, like too like high up there.
You do it up
I would
here.
be going like this, and she'd be like... and then she'd like take my hand and move it down here, and I'd be like, you're so right. And it's so funny, even though I've done Cameron's makeup for 25 years or more.
She still can't get it right. Seriously. It's so crazy. I'm literally what is wrong with you? What is wrong? You know what though? You're probably look. You're the professional. You're probably right. I probably shouldn't wear it on the front of my cheeks like
no.
this.
You should. You absolutely
because
should.
It probably makes my face too heavy. I have really big cheeks, and I'm sure it just like makes them feel really heavy.
Oh, no.
But you know,
actually, every time you move it, I'm like, this doesn't happen every time, you guys. By the way, we're kind of joking. But it has happened.
It kind of happens every time. It's like, I don't know. It happens every time. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. No, but she's absolutely right. Like then I put it like where Cameron wants it, and I'm like, damn it, she knows. Like, how's it possible?
It's called it's left fist.
Yeah. We had so many fun.
Oh, my Whole Foods Market order is coming in. I'm so excited.
Oh my
They
God,
never, ever have any delivery times. And last night it was like a miracle. Like it was just like, there was one for today. And I was like, what are you talking about? Of course, had to substitute half everything. But I'm just so grateful. Honestly, I'm just so grateful to
That's so nice. That's so exciting to get. It's like Christmas getting groceries delivered.
Thank you so much.
Gosh, I haven't had that yet. The grocery delivery.
You haven't? Do you go out and go get groceries?
Yeah, so we do it once a week, and I get all masked up and gloved up, and sanitizing and everything. Right. And there's actually a really sweet market called Mrs. Green's that's small, that's close, and then there's a Whole Foods that's a little bit further. And you have to wait in line, and they only allow a certain amount of people in. Yeah. But I stock up as if I'm preparing for never going out again. It's kind of like, I don't really.
I know. I have a whole system with my food. And look, I'm just the person who wants to make sure I use everything anyhow. So
yeah, that's what we're doing too. I love that feeling. It's such a good feeling.
I don't like to waste food. I think it's so disrespectful to waste food. I cannot throw away one bite of food. and I compost everything that I don't use. And then if I can't compost it in my own composter, I put it into the green bin for the city.
Oh,
you know,
that's so cool. I need to do that. We have a composting system, but
You
now,
know,
I mean, now that we're here permanently, we should up it.
you know what I'm really hoping that I got? I'm not certain because I kind of went off of my substitute, like okaying substitutions for my groceries. I'm like really hoping that I get
popcorn,
these jalapeno chips, potato chips. Like for some reason, like I don't ever eat chips. Like it's not my thing. I do not eat chips. Like it's not like I'm not a snacker like that, right?
No, you're not. And you used to.
But Benj got these at the beginning. What's that? What's up, Davey?
Wait, what? So what am I supposed to do?
It's an hour limit.
Oh, it's an hour limit. We have to get off.
Oh, well, oh man, this is kind of. Okay, wait. We have an announcement to make about tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Okay. So so tomorrow Gucci has on her YouTube channel. What's it called, Gucci?
Gucci Westman YouTube / Gucci Westman.
Okay.
At Gucci Westman.
Okay. YouTube / Gucci Westman at Gucci Westman.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I had to do that. I haven't burped in so
David
long.
David just said, do you mind if I pee in the bathroom? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, no. I do. Do you guys mind? Yes, we mind.
Okay, so YouTube Gucci Westman at Gucci
Wait,
Westman.
David, is that what it is? Can we just confirm? Sorry, guys.
I'm not sure, but it's Makeup and Friends tomorrow.
Makeup and Friends tomorrow, you guys.
By the way, somebody just talked about losing their food in their grocery. I don't see where it was, who it was, and I'm so bad at this. I don't even know. But I had the same thing happen. I have like a reserved freezer in the garage. You know how people have refrigerators in their garage?
Oh, yeah.
And I came out and my freezer was open.
No,
like
so all the food was
from like the day
destroyed.
before. I was so heartbroken. Like I freaked out. I was like, the worst thing was like the ice cream just like melted all over the garage floor. And it was just like terrible. And the culprit was, of course, a freaking frozen pizza. Like how many frozen pizzas do we need? And it was like stuck in the door. And so that was not,
it's so upsetting when that happens. That happens
so
when the
upsetting.
Freezer is open. That's happened to us. You lose so much investment.
I know. And but luckily it was just the top two, like where the light was that was on. Like it wasn't open enough to like get everything, but the top two shelves, like everything melted on there, which really sucked. But like the bottom lower one, which is where I had like all the meat, was still totally frozen. And I was like, thank God. But it was really scary. Anyhow, the reason that we're talking, Gucci and I are talking, is because
we don't get to see each other.
We don't get to see each other. And also
Blair Witch.
We did a thing called, which Gucci has, is called Makeup with Friends. And I did a little episode with her. That is Thursday. It's on Thursday, right?
Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. What are you talking about? Tomorrow's Thursday. Okay, so tomorrow, Thursday, what time do you guys put it out?
David?
Yeah.
What time? Do you know?
Like it's 3 o'clock.
I think it's 3 p.m. New York time.
Okay, 3 p.m. New York
Eastern Standard.
Okay. It comes out on YouTube, Gucci Westman.
Oh wait, so not 11 a.m. Eastern Standard. Standard. Sorry.
There you go. 11 a.m. Eastern. Why can't I not say Eastern?
Don't worry. Just New York. Okay. If you're on the East Coast, it's 11 a.m.
It's 11 a.m. So launching at 8 a.m. here.
Yeah, Meredith just said 11. Thanks, Mer.
Thanks, Mary. And it's Gucci and I doing our little Makeup with Friends. So you get to see more of our banter. If you're not sick of it already, you can see our banter. And
are you guys sick of us?
I think our friends with like our makeup with friends is more fun than actually our live talk was.
It
I
is,
feel like
but
it
we
was,
didn't
like,
want
a
it to be
little
the
bit
same.
more. I feel
I'm
like it was
so
a little
hot
bit more
now. You're making me like hot. Ow.
There's usually a lot more abuse happening between us.
Yeah, we're kind of like really being nice right now.
Anyhow,
It's good we have a nice side too.
yeah, we
Wait.
do.
Yeah, we just have. There's David again. He
Hello,
likes.
Cameron.
There's
He's doing
Gucci's
some
good
good cameo.
David
I
Neville.
look super like tan or something in this
I
light.
do.
I'm glad I
You
don't.
do. You do.
You look amazing.
I know.
I know.
Doesn't
I
she?
picked the room with the best light. I'm just kidding.
I have like a light that keeps going off. It's so creepy.
It's still, so I'm in California right now. That's why I'm light. I'm in California. And
I'm
Gucci
like in this
is on the East Coast. She's in New York, or outside of the city, thankfully. But that's why the sun, and I have like, you know, the sun is out behind me. We've got an hour and a half more left of light. And David is from England. I just saw somebody. Where's
David Neville.
Yeah.
Where are you from again?
London.
London.
He's like, I'm from London.
London. His mom would be upset about that, by the way. Like, he's Welsh.
He's Welsh.
Welsh.
So tomorrow, guys, watch that. I mean, I think it's really fun. I really enjoyed it, even though it was. I found it like funny to watch us because we're just inside it all the time, and then when I watched us, it was like I was like, oh my god, I'm a little bit. I'm like, is that what we sound like?
But I have to say, it's kind of entertaining right now because, damn it, we all need a little bit of a reprieve.
We really do.
We really need something. I don't know what your jam is, but please come and check us out. We put a good effort in.
We put a good effort in. It was fun. Listen, my friend, I love you so much. And I want to just say to everybody who tuned in with us tonight, you guys, thank you so much for spending your time with us.
Yeah. That's so nice.
I wish that honestly, first off, I wish I could see what everybody wrote.
I know, me too. Wait, maybe we need to.
I
wonder if you could change the color of the font.
Yeah.
Oh, YouTube.com Westman Atelier. They said that the Makeup and Friends is on.
Okay.
Oh, man. Oh, well, that would have been. It's going to be on mine too, though. So, but YouTube.com.
You know what, you guys? I'm going to
post it. Westman.
Gucci, why don't you send it to me? I'll post it so everybody can see it.
Thank you. Okay, so it's YouTube.com.
I think there's a little trailer too that I have that I can post tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you. It's like we are like a couple of senior citizens.
I know, I'm like, hold on a second, sweetheart.
I'm like,
let me see
honey, wait.
Say, okay, let's see.
Oh wait, they're missing your movies. That's what I just saw. Me too.
I love you guys too. Hello, everybody. I really, really, really appreciate you guys tuning in.
Hi, Cameron. You are so beautiful. Oh wow. Yeah. See, look how.
Let me see.
I mean. No, everybody's being so. Oh, there's Jessie left.
Jessie!
Hi, Jessie!
Oil and salt, you guys.
Oil and salt is the bomb.
That's Jessie and I cook together like literally all the time. It's so delicious.
Jessie and Cameron are
with you, Jess. Oil and salt.
Insane duo in the kitchen.
I miss. How funny that we both put our glasses on in time to see oil and salt.
I know, oil.
There she is.
You were in sync. I mean, what is this that keeps happening right here?
What is that? What is it? Jess,
I don't know.
What is it, Gucci? What is it? Lona Vici, you guys. Hi, guys.
Wait, Lona Vici. Hi,
Lona. Guys, everybody.
Oil and salt. Oh, miss you.
Miss you guys. It's so funny. Have you guys been like commenting this whole time and we just didn't see it?
Oil and salt. Oh, glad you have your specs on. Yeah.
There we are.
Now we can see. See, maybe we need to We
Oh,
need
she
to.
said, please make an eyebrow pencil. I really need an eyebrow pencil.
I do too. Guess what? Guess what, you guys?
Lana,
I'm working on like really amazing eyebrow products. They're not going to be ready for a while because I have to remove an ingredient called isododecane. And but it's I got a great submission that I'm very close to approving.
That's
Because
very
I
exciting.
can't go anywhere without my eyebrows.
You know
I
what
look
I
like
see? Wait, hold on. Now that I put my glasses on,
Oh no!
I can see how far out my lips. I can see how far outside of my lips I put my lipstick on. Like seriously, like what is that? I'm crying. Oh well, that's why I keep my glasses off. Like everything looks. By the way,
I know.
with my glasses off, I have a filter on my own world.
I know, me too. I create my own filter. It's like it's not that bad, and then I put them on, and I'm like, oh my god, really?
Oh,
but listen, we're giving everything a chance to breathe. Like my hair won't have a blow dry for God knows how long, and a pedicure, a real pedicure.
No roots. I haven't done my roots. You know what I'm gonna do next?
What?
When my hair gets too rooty, I put this like pink
I saw
conditioner.
I came
Remember
over
when I
with
had my
pink
hair pink? Yeah,
I loved it.
I love it. I'm gonna do it.
I love it. So cheerful. I love it.
Oh, so fly. That's.
I want to do. It's so cute and it's so pretty on your skin. I remember when you had like that kind of super platinum for Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, that white. Because my hair got totally fried off because I had brown hair. I was gonna do Charlie's Angels with brown hair, and I dyed my hair brown just before we were about to shoot, and then they said, we want you blonde, and I had to strip all of the freshly placed brown red based coloring, and if you're a hairdresser you know what that means. I had to strip it out within like a week. I had to take all of it out, and it melted my hair off. It literally, my hair was down to here, like way to my boobs, when it was brown right before I started, and I ended up having to, when I took the blonde out, my hair literally, the reason my hair is as short as it is in the first Charlie's Angels is because that's where my hair melted off. It just disintegrated at that length. And the whole entire movie, we tried to keep it from getting any shorter.
You're like,
that's the true story, honestly. So yeah, little behind the scenes movie trip.
But damn, did you look hot with that hair?
No, everything works out the way it was supposed to. You know, I mean, look at it. Reinvigorated my love for short hair, and I do love short hair. I'm thinking I might cut my hair off again soon. Maybe I'll get Lana VG to do like a little like
virtual
online
tutorial. She can do like
she can tell me where to clip.
Can she tell me where to clip?
Maybe so.
Oh man, this is so fun because it feels like we're kind of together, even with Jessie and VG.
I know, and
I know it's like I wish we were all together having a glass of wine and chatting, but we'll do house party. That's what we should do.
Let's do it. I'm in.
That's super fun. I love you so much, and thank you
so
guys.
Thank you everybody
all of you
again
for watching.
tuning in. I'm going to do a little. I'll let everybody know where they can watch the video.
I'll text you right now just to be sure, because
I'll do it. I promise.
I love that I'm not 100% certain. Can you believe it? It's this is
You're really
you guys.
Amazing businesswoman. Good.
I'm a really amazing businesswoman. So let me get back to you with where you can find our Makeup and Friends episode.
Perfect.
I'm a makeup artist.
Well, you are an artist. That's for sure.
I love you.
Okay. Cheers, Lana VG.
Cheers, you guys. I love you.
Cheers to everybody out there. You guys, please stay safe.
Yeah.
Stay healthy. Don't just everybody do what you need to do to stay safe. And you know, we're really not nobody here is trying to like. I just saw a really terrible comment, and I don't even know what it was. It threw me off. But anyhow, I'm not going to say it. Yeah, it threw me off. I'm sorry. It was not of good cheer or love. And I just want to put all the love out to everybody out there. Thank you so much. I'm going to be reaching out to you all again soon because I really do enjoy sharing my friendships with my friends. And I love you all.
Oh, love you. So beautifully
Love you.
said. Love you. I wish I
Love
was
you.
having dinner cooked by you tonight.
Thanks, friends. You wouldn't want to eat it tonight because it's not your friendly
Me.
food. Yeah,
No.
possibly.
All right. Possibly.
All right.
All right. I love you.
guys.
Thank you guys so
Okay.
much. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
I don't know how to end it.
I'll end it. I'm ending now.